So I would like to show in 5 minutes a little bit different view on the pathway to print electronic industry. So I would like to cover digital production and the use of artificial intelligence for process improvement and sustainability, which is also important in print electronics. Because I have 5 minutes, I think everyone knows Coatema Coating Machinery in the community. Basically, we are focused on coating, printing, laminating technology. Our company vision is from fab to lab, and we are part of the 88 holding in Hamburg, where also the company Kronert and Reitek are belonging to. What means digital production for us? We're working in this since 2008. First demonstrators with printed solar cells, printed thin film batteries. Idea, of course, there was to power different type of data transmission devices, communication devices, which are now integrated into wearables. And the first demonstrator in a European project we already did in 2008, which was nearly flexible. What we see today is, of course, we use a range of different technologies, processes to apply the functional layers. We're looking into different approaches. We look into printed devices, IoT devices, and what we have seen with the speakers before, products. And these smart products have displays. They are able to do 5G, but of course, they also need power supply like solar, fuel cells, or batteries. What we also see is with digital fabrication, so inkjet printing, other additive manufacturing methods, lot size 1 is real. So we think there can be also the fourth industrial revolution, means instead of doing millions of pieces, you're doing a few pieces which are personalized, designed for each customer, and which are manufactured at the site where they're being used. So instead of global manufacturing with all the problems we have nowadays, we go back to local manufacturing. And this could be a productivity boost for old economies and Europe. And we call it the real fourth revolution, or the old German word is Manufaktur. So we call it Digitale Manufaktur 2.0. It's already being done in additive manufacturing, 3D printing, for example. That's an example from Fraunhofer IPA. And why not placing a printing and coating machine in the same container and shipping it to the site where it's being produced? We would have a low carbon footprint. It would be complete digital fabrication. It would be produced on demand, personalized products, and of course, it would be completely sustainable. We see the need to combine this with print electronics, with the different products in print electronics. And of course, you have to use Industry 4.0. You have to use big data, cloud, and artificial intelligence to get very good results. Inkjet printing, everyone has seen. We're doing this at Coatema for quite a while. We have dedicated machines for inkjet printing applications. Technology is widely developed. But of course, bridging the gap also means integrating into digital fabrication all these fancy topics we hear today, Industry 4.0, AI, big data. These are the buzzwords today. And at Coatema, we're going the pathway from integrating IoT gateways, getting the data out of our machines, and looking into algorithms to improve all these different coding parameters, which we have to completely understand in doing the processes. So scaling up what we do on a daily basis with our small lab systems into pilot, into semi-scale production. Here we add now a lot of things like quality control, but always using the quality control for process analysis with the help of artificial intelligence. And this can be a lot of measuring points. That's a unit in Greece. We work together here with OED, and you see here the huge amount of points where we measure or control something. So the data coming out of these machines are, of course, a lot if you think about millions of data per minute. We use an IoT gateway, which was developed for us from the company R2R. So we can monitor, we can detect, we can do a diagnosis. But of course, the thing is, we are getting the data out to work with companies like Panda, which is working on algorithms. So the idea is to use autonomous coating, not only seeing the detection, what's happening, also understanding why it's happening and where it's happening, and to look into the data which we are gathering out of the unit, and based out of this, understanding where the mistakes or the failure for the product are coming, and then give a loop back into the machine for a self-optimized coating process. For this also you need digital twins, which we're also offering now in our units, and you need, of course, the IT infrastructure to be used. And with this, in 5 minutes, a little bit different approach. But the message here at Coatema, we're looking into digital fabrication and, of course, using AI for autonomous coating and printing equipment within the next 10 years. Thank you very much for your attention.